Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. Today I was inspired by Bad to the Brow, also known as Millie, to make my own Mocha Mousse inspiration palette. So if you want to know what that is, then please keep watching. I'm sure you've heard all over the internet that the Pantone color of the year is a cool tone brown called Mocha Mousse. For a lot of people, that might be really exciting and just what they want to have for this year. For me, that sounds kind of boring because brown is a color I'll wear for eyeshadow, but it's more of a utilitarian kind of shade. It's not really a shade I gravitate towards for, oh yes, I want to have brown on my eyes today. And yeah, so I saw it, I'm like, oh, that looks like it would be delicious to eat. You know, a mousse sounds yummy, but that was kind of the end of it for me until I saw Millie's video where she was inspired to make a palette, and I thought about how, could I do something like that? You know, using, like, do I even have a Mocha Mousse shade? I thought about, if I do, then I would like to do it with a twist, not just kind of sticking around brown. And let me go look. So sure enough, it doesn't look like it really in the pan, I feel like, but I have this shade here, and it's just a Sydney Gray single. There's no name to it because I bought it just as a set. But when I swatched out all my different browns, it actually, and I held it up to my computer monitor, it looked just like it. So let me show you. All right, let me put it smack in the middle of my palette and see what other colors I would want to pair with that. So knowing that it's cool toned, we have brown, but I don't want to have all browns. So I think I succeeded in making a kind of neutral palette, but with a twist. So I'm not sure if all of my neutral fans out there would be a fan of this palette, if it's a little too colorful for you. It might not be colorful enough for my big colorful fans, but for me, it's sort of a way, I like to have neutrals with just a little something extra. So for me, it is that if I'm going to wear neutrals. I'm going to show you the look that I made. It was just using the palette. And then I actually used some of the Mocha Mousse on my cheeks, although I did start with another blush and then I put it on top, like that eyeshadow I just used on top. I probably should have just used the blush or used the eyeshadow as a blush, but working with this look here. So let me show you my palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the way I saw it. So we have a ColourPop single, but again, this is not, please, don't feel like you have to go out and buy these shades. It was just, you could find something similar if you like this color story. So this is just a blue. I'm gonna have the swatches for you as well. And, so I was kind of thinking a blue could be nice to go with it. And this shimmery shade would kind of go with the blue as well. This shade is just more of a cool tone kind of gray. And I'm gonna do the swatches in the columns because that was kind of how I saw these pairing together. Obviously you can reach across and do things like that as well. This, is my Mocha Mousse shade, and then just more neutral, but with a touch of pink for the shimmers. And I leaned more into that pink in this column. These are actually shades from the Simply Posh Cosmetics eyeshadow palette called Fairy Tale Fairies. And then these are some more Sydney Grace singles. So it's a lot of Sydney Grace. But then this is very much, like my matte heavy, like, okay, let's have a light color, a medium color, and a dark. I like having a mix of light tones, medium tones, dark tones for a palette, and I feel like I have a good mix of that. I liked working in the pink because to me that worked with the cool tone. Having the blue, I could put pink and blue together. I have not made a look yet with pink and blue from this palette, but I would like to do that. I just wanted to really lean into the mocha look. So let me, let's see, so you can see. But yeah, I really wanted to kind of show off that shade for this look for today's video, just because that was the purpose. Although, let me go ahead and jazz up and add in a little blue and see what we think. So I have to say, I think I like it even more. All I did was use that matte blue for my lower lash line, and then I used some of the shimmer on top. And this is definitely more me. It goes a little bit away from the Mocha Mousse maybe, but again, that was kind of the point. So hopefully this was inspiring for you, that you don't just have to have a basic brown palette for this Mocha Mousse, that you can work around the brown, include other matte shadows. Millie was doing some fun shimmery shades. I will link her video in my description box, so you should definitely go check out hers, because she has some really great ideas and all with her build your own palettes. And until my next video, I hope you will be doing well, and I will see you then. Bye. By the way, for those of you who watch my channel regularly, this is actually kind of part of my eyeshadow rotation. I decided to work it in, so I've been tallying up the different uses of these shadows, because why not? And it's been really fun. So I'm not sure when this video goes up compared to my other rotation videos that I had planned. So this might be out of order, but yeah, just know that I am still kind of counting with that and having fun, and yeah, so.